Very good to see you.
Very good
How are you doing today?
Couldn't be better.
Okay, so Michael Anthony Jewelry, if you don't know, you started this with your brother decades ago.
Yep, some 40 years.
Very well known for, first of all, the beauty of the pieces you bring us, the quality though, and lifetime warranties with each and every piece that you bring. And your specialty is this gorgeous stainless steel and the Nativity Stone. If you've never seen this before, it's a little piece of history from the actual birthplace of Jesus Christ that you can wear, and you can see it just floating
within
in
feet
the center.
From where he was born.
Is that unbelievable? So the options we have for this today, I love that you get the combination of the cross, the angel wings, we have the pendant with the chain that come together, or you can choose the bracelet. $29.95.
Spectacular.
That's for today only. I will point out, it's kind of like a today special. Exactly. And if you choose the necklace, it's an 18-inch chain, stainless steel. You have a 2-inch extender on that. And if you choose the bracelet, completely adjustable, so anyone can wear. This is such a lovely piece.
What a pleasure it's been for me. We started selling this in 1999. In the year 2000, the Vatican adopted the Nativity Stone as the Jubilee Stone of the year. Remember, 2000 was a very special occasion for everyone.
Yeah.
And when the Vatican made the Jubilee Stone, I was sold. I knew that all the documentation I had been shown was the truth, because the Cardinal of Bishops votes on it. So then I went full speed ahead.
Well, and speaking of documentation, by the way, everyone gets this certificate of authenticity.
And that's like a miniature affidavit.
Yeah.
And I know it's so hard to put your arms around the fact that we're only selling this for such a small price. And when you recognize that this stone witnessed the birth of Christ, we know it's the location. We have some video to show you. And for the viewers out there who may be new to us, this is a stone that really, to me, is more valuable than a diamond. Jesus was born in a cave, as you see there. And then in the year 356, they built a church on that location. So you enter the church through the same door that the cave was, because they tried to keep it as intact as they could.
Sure, they don't want to mess with it too much.
And ultimately, they marked the location. Yeah, and everyone has to pass. I stood online for like 2 hours before I could get it.
Oh my gosh.
That's the spot. People love to bend down and kiss it. The electricity runs through your body when you're there.
I bet.
And to me, the most amazing thing, I wear both the bracelet and a necklace, and I also have a ring. To me, the most amazing thing, and really the most special testimonials that we get are from people who not only wear the piece, but talk about their experiences wearing the piece.
Right.
This is, everyone wants to be in fashion. Everyone wants to create a wardrobe special unto themselves. Well, this is a piece that when you put this in your wardrobe, no one has this.
Oh,
there are so few of these around.
And to have something with a story and a meaning behind it.
Well, and something that could have been present when Jesus was born. Each stone is a relic.
Tell me how this is. I want people to know what they're looking at here. It's right in the center.
There's a piece of the stone. No two stones are alike. They get hand placed in there, and there's an epoxy that goes over the cover.
So pretty.
And so that it looks, you can see the stone, you can see it. The stainless steel is the highest quality stainless steel known to man. It doesn't tarnish, it wears incredibly. The bracelet, you can adjust down to a size 5.
I'll show you.
So you can easily grow into it.
It's a lobster claw right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, very fair point. One of the things I love about this too is that you made the cross curved.
Yeah.
So it lays beautifully on your wrist.
Well, that's why it's so comfortable. I wore that bracelet, not that one, but one very similar, for about 5 years now. And I love the way it wears. I love the way it feels. And jewelry must be comfortable, stylish, and really have a meaning. When it does, it means so much more. And this gives you the opportunity to feel like Christ is with you at all times. I've heard stories from people, and if you read the testimonials, these have a 5-star rating, which it's very hard for a manufacturer or for anyone on HSN for that matter, to get a 5-star rating.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And, you know, to know, too, that what you're getting not only has that certificate of authenticity, but you have a lifetime warranty on these pieces as well. This is what Michael Anthony Jewelry is a reputation for, in quality, in beauty, in innovative techniques,
Yes.
and this is all of those things, but then adding that Nativity Stone is so special. It's a story, and you're right, it has a certain buzz to it. You can feel it when you wear it, the energy.
You can feel the
of it.
energy
Yeah.
when you wear it.
Such
I
a nice
know
gift.
that whether I'm looking at my wrist or looking at my face in the mirror when you're getting ready in the morning or at night, and you see the cross on you, you get such a warm feeling.
Yeah.
People have given them for anniversaries, birthdays. You know, if there's someone
Hard
in your
times.
family, hard time.
Yeah.
If there's someone in your family, maybe you just went through a traumatic loss in the family. This gives the person comfort. We had a woman once call. She lost her mother and her sister in the month of December. And the woman stood on line here and gave me a testimonial saying it was the one thing that got me through the most difficult.
Wow.
I mean,
Because
how
it's-
humbled was
You
I?
know what I think? It's belief and faith is very much so ingrained in our souls, in our thoughts, and our belief. This is a physical connection
Yes.
to that belief. I think, at
Excellent.
least for me personally,
Yep.
that's why I think a piece like this is so powerful. And I love
But no,
that
that's
you,
very true.
Right? You have an actual physical connection here that you can look at and feel and be reminded of, and you get this great backstory. But I'm dying to know, Anthony, how you came into contact with these stones. How
Well,
did that...
they searched me out, and the man, Stanley Slotkin, we have a little video here. He was the first one. Those are in archaeological. But see that cross?
Yes.
That was his concept in 1963.
Okay.
To take one piece of these little stones and put them in jewelry so that people could enjoy them. He pledged, and his family continues the tradition of every stone that's sold, a portion of the proceeds goes to a charity. And they do that, and I also help them in that endeavor.
I love that.
But it's a beautiful piece to wear. What makes it so incredible is knowing the proximity of this stone to the actual birth. You
And
know,
it being on historical record, too. You know what I mean?
Well, when you
Look how
get
pretty
it,
that
you
is.
can go online and you could do your own research, and you'll see and hear the stories. Stanley Slotkin was a wonderful man. He was one of the first ones doing medical surgery on people who couldn't have access to it.
Yeah.
He did a lot of great things. This is something that just is a testament to him and his vision.
Well, I just want to remind everyone that the price point that you see there, that $20 off, it's called a this day only. So it's only today. Get it home. It's beautifully packaged. The pendant will come with the chain as well. It's such a great value
Gift
for
box.
something with some meaning.
Yeah.
Gift box and lifetime limited warranty.
Like no other purchase you'll ever make.
It is.
That I can guarantee you.
Truly special. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Anthony.
I'll
You've
be
got
back
more
in.
shows
Yep,
coming
I'll
up.
be back at about another 30 minutes at 12:50.
Fantastic. We will see you then.
And then 6 o'clock tonight. we have a show.
Yes. Okay. Good times to see
Thank
an
you.
entire collection in